What's going on, my peoples? And I go by name The Sorcerer, and I'm here to give you a channeled message. And the channeling that messages I'm getting from my channeling are of value. Value within yourself, the importance of that part of you that you need to really empower yourself. I have a feeling that many people can relate to this because you have been accepting in your life parts where you've had to drop your value, and the feeling of that is disappointment, anger, frustration, and it's time to release those energies. It's time for you to really seize control, because I feel like this part of you has a massive control in your life, and my guides are saying it's time for you to restore back your power by releasing all of those things that's been holding you down. And the messages that I'm getting right now are that you've been getting a lot of tests, some that you have been passing and some that you have been disappointed in because you feel like you could have done better. Now, there are ways in which you can go deep and actually look within yourself during this situation. Are these parts that you need to release because you haven't really looked within yourself? You haven't deep dived within your own shadow, hence the shadow work. To truly embrace your value and ignite your true authentic self, you need to look of the polarities between your light and your dark. You can't do one more than the other. There has to be a balance. Or if there's an imbalance through you looking too much within your light, you must look more towards the shadow end of you. The light is the feeling of happiness, optimism, expression. The darkness is the strength and the character that you need to gain as well. These are elements that you can look within yourself and truly be honest with yourself. Even if you're not spiritual, I tell people, and I tell people this who are not spiritual, you don't need to know the words, the buzzwords. The truth of the matter is this: can you look directly in the mirror with a clear mind and be happy in your own reflection? And if the answer is yes, then you're in the right path. Even if it's the majority of it that you're happy with, just a reminder that there are still elements to maintain that, or even just to look even deeper within the light and the shadow. Are there parts within your light, i.e. the part of you that gives you that confidence? Are those things that you need to work on? Or the shadow, which are deeper character traits, things that you've repressed, things that you need to let go of? These are the things that you've got to look into. Now, my advice to you is this, and when it comes to your own value, and this is a channeled message, you need to have that vision of who you want to be, and this is about planning. My guides are saying this is about planning and creating a strategy. Know that there are going to be setbacks, however, They're also telling me that there must be an air within yourself to have discipline. Discipline creates your own freedom. And what I mean is if you have a structure within yourself and you do things within that structure, you have more freedom to do things that you want to do in your spare time. Or if we're talking about from a physical level, let's just say you wanted to have a better health, better physique. You create these disciplines of doing something consistently so that you're more able to do other things going forwards. But I go back to the value. And value within yourself starts with self, and the rest will follow. You must feel that innately that you are that value. You are valued when you realize that when you value yourself. But it all must come down to yourself first. It's okay to say no. That's what my guides are saying as well. That you haven't been able to speak your truth and be your most authentic self. And there are elements where you need to be completely honest. If you're not happy with how things are, speak up about these things. Speak out loud. Create a dialogue. This is all parts of your liberation as well. This is the words I'm getting from channeled messages. Now, the great thing is that we're heading towards springtime. And this is the time where things are starting to sprout with plants. And the trees are starting to get more greener, heading towards summertime. Now, energetically, this is what, because we're parts of the earth, this is what we feel as well in terms of our energy, because we have moved out of the winter seasons. Now, the messages I'm saying are that everybody the majority have felt somewhat less energized than they have been. That's because you're going through your own transformation, and these transformations itself can be painful. If you look within a butterfly, if you look within when they're in a cocoon and they break their skins, they break that cocoon, they break their skins to create those wings. It is a painful transformation, but yet it's a beautiful transformation. And spiritually, I know that there may be feelings of you going through turbulence, but just remember that a plane needs the resistance from air in order for things to fly. And that is what I'm feeling with this collective. The people that I'm speaking to is that it's your time to ascend. But that starts with acknowledging your own value first. The moment you know that, of your own values, the moment you realize how powerful you are. Alright. I go by the name The Sorcerer. I send you love, peace, and light. And I'm out.